Hey YouTube, thought I'd give y'all an update going on around the rabbit cage. They're doing good. They just finished eating some fresh picked kudzu. This one here, she eats a lot. She eats twice as much as the others. She might be pregnant, don't know. Could have happened on the way here, very possible. We'll find out. Mr. Bucky here. They're all doing pretty good. Today's a nice day, so I won't have to get the ice bottles out for them. Yeah, doing good. Done got me some good fertilizer and put on the garden so that it'll be ready whenever I get more stuff planted, which won't be long. Sweet potatoes is looking good and growing pretty good. Binding out. Got a visitor. You know, don't mess with them. They catch bugs. That other one ain't nothing sprouted up in it yet, but I'm patient enough to wait and see what gets up. Malabar spinach is doing pretty alright. All my little fruit trees are still doing good. Strawberries ain't done nothing in a while, but they're alright. Kind of weedy over here because I can't cut everything with the weed eater. Yeah, that's what's going on there. On this bed here, went ahead and pulled the corn. It wasn't doing anything. And as you see, the beans are gone. They dried up, died. And the squashes that were in here got ate up by the vine borers. But I went ahead and put some pepper seeds in and they've started sprouting. So maybe I'll finally get some peppers. Every time I planted them this year, they've gotten washed out. So there's hope. Fill this bed back up, hopefully. As you remember, this boat here had the garlic and the zucchini and the yellow squash in it, and took a big beating from the storm. Did a lot of damage, but some of them survived, and then the dadgum vine borers got them and just ate them up. And I tried to save them, but it just didn't work. So ended up pulling all that out. And I was thinking, what am I going to do with my empty beds? Well, I went ahead and planted some spaghetti squash seeds. As you see, they sprouted up pretty good. So we got enough season left. I should get something before the frost in October, if the weather is normal, if it don't frost early. And then I'll end up transplanting those out through here so that they'll have plenty of room. And tomatoes in that bed's doing pretty alright. Making little baby tomatoes. So I will get some tomatoes this year. Usually I have them by the 1st of June. I have ripe tomatoes. Well, not this year. So it's been a weird year for me. Very weird. But that's the way it goes. This here is the back garden bed that gets mostly shade. And it's the one that's grown the best this year. I've grown back here in the shade before and it's always done real well. And as you can see, it's all just gone crazy. I never did get out here and finish staking this stuff up. And, I got tomatoes coming on, pretty nice size. And I've been getting cucumbers. I got 4 today. I got 3 a couple of days ago. About this size. I got 1 bigger than this one. And the other 2 was about like that, I think. And then I got a small one. So, I mean, it's producing. It's starting to produce now. So that's good. It's a mess. But it's a good mess. because this is the bed that's actually doing the best. And it has the most shade. It has morning shade, it has midday shade, and it has late afternoon shade. So it's doing good. It's doing real good. Which I don't mind, because I'm going to be getting me some tomatoes. And the beans, I know you can't see the beans. They're buried off out over there in the cucumbers, but they're producing pretty alright, even though they're lost in the cucumbers. Been out here digging around, looking for stuff and finding all kinds of goodies. But, yeah. And these tomatoes are doing alright without the stakes. I might end up tying them anyway, just because it'll make it easier to look around through there. But I've had tomatoes I never staked before, and they did real well. It's just kind of messy digging around in them, that's all. And this tater bed here didn't do for a squat. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Thinking about just making it a big giant compost pile, because there's plenty of worms off in there. This would be a good spot for it. I don't know. I'll think of something. Now over here is my sugar baby watermelon. I've got a melon right there. It's doing good so far. This is one of the, I believe it was 4 plants I had. This was the only one that survived out of that big storm. Tore everything up. And this here is my vine peach. It's a very small cantaloupe. It's about the size of a peach, and it's supposed to taste like one when it's ripe. So we'll see. I've been waiting on this forever. I got more little ones growing. They're trellising up pretty nice. These are doing pretty alright. So I'm looking forward to that, and I get to save some seed and have some more. So, and then over here in this bed, I'm fixing to put some more potatoes down, because there's plenty of time to grow more potatoes. And of course my herbs are doing good. And this here is my Alibaba watermelon plant. It's got several little melons on it. It's not growing like I thought it would, but it's been a weird year for me. This vine looks like it's trying to die on me. I hope it don't, because I'm really wanting some of that watermelon. I ain't never had that kind, so I'd like to try it. But thought I'd give y'all a little update, show you what's going on, what ain't going on. But it's always next year. You have good years, you have bad years. Last year was a really, really good year. This year started out pretty good. And then you know how it is. Things happen. Catch y'all next time.